So I'm just wrapping up for the night. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Where to start? The exhaust was a pain in the ass to get off. There's the oil cooler lines that go over the valve covers were a nightmare to get off. I still have a wrench stuck on the front engine mount. I'm gonna have to wait till I get the heads off and get that thing off there. This is where I'm at right now. So I got the front top off. The rear top won't come off because there's these two bolts in the very back here that will not come out. Well, not that they won't come out, they're just impossible to get to. So that's what's happening with that. And then everything on the left side has come off pretty easily. Just a bunch of sensors. Let me turn this light on. So there's a bunch of sensors in here. So we got compression release, I don't know, something else. Fuel. Here's the compression release up here too. I don't know, injectors. I mean, I was expecting there to be like 3 or 4 connectors, not like 7 of them. But yeah, calling it a night. It's been a pain in the ass. All right, so just a real quick update. I got the whole intake, manifold, and throttle body off, and I also made a tool to get these back rocker bolts out. Basically, I bought a 7/16 socket and I ground it down so it's square, and it fits a 15mm wrench. Not for any reason is it a 15mm, it's just what I happen to grind it down to. Basically, this is what I'm doing here. I know it's kind of hard to see, there's no light in there. But I'm basically taking it, putting the wrench on it, and just loosening it. Just kind of going back in. You can see it on there. It's a tight spot, but it's legitimately just enough to get this wrench on, loose, and then once the head of the bolt is above the top of the rocker box, I just get in there with my ratcheting wrench, boom, pop that thing right out. So, little big brain on Brian on that one. There's something else I need to disconnect, but I finally got that off. So that tool is going in my arsenal as my Milwaukee 8 rocker box tool. Alright, here's where we're at so far. Gas tank, exhaust, saddlebag, floorboard, battery, rocker covers finally off. And then, like I said, things are going to be out of order. I had to get the air cleaner and intake manifold off before I could really do anything else. Then also added the oil lines, the engine mount, and the horn on here, because all that had to get taken off. And on here, sensors marked. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go through, find every sensor, mark every sensor, and get them out of the way. I'm going to be using some masking tape and a marker. Alright, everything's marked. Even the ones that are staying on the engine, I marked just so I know which ones to go to. So now I'm just going to zip tie most of this crap out of the way. All the bolts that I've taken out have been put back in place, like engine mount, horn, intake, the oil coolant lines. All that stuff has been put back just so I know where they're at. So yeah, gonna zip tie all this stuff up, and then I'm gonna start taking the actual rocker boxes apart. The 4 bolts, breathers will come out, lower rocker box, and then we can start popping the heads out of here. And then of course, you know, push rods and all that stuff as well. So all these caps, they're all going to get replaced. These are non-reusable. Uh-oh, where are you stuck? Something's lining up here. Just needs a wiggle. now. All right, heads are off. These head gaskets are obviously trash. Look pretty good though. And like I said earlier, I am replacing these with the Cometic, the multi-layer steel ones. They're better for a little bit higher power. All right, so that's all good. Nothing else is coming off the top end. Jugs and pistons are staying on. I have no need to take those off at all. So I'm gonna get started on these lifter covers.